In this video, I want to talk about prepositions, or as we say in Dutch, voorzetsels. Prepositions are mostly used to indicate the position or the place of something or somebody. For example, in or on, I can say, I'm in the room or I'm sitting on a chair. In and on are prepositions. They can also be used for time. For example, I work at 8 o'clock. At here is used to indicate the time. Or they can indicate relationships between two things or two people. For example, this gift is for you. For indicates the relationship. So prepositions have all kinds of roles. In this video, I want to talk about the main, most common role of prepositions, and that is the position and the place of things or objects. I think the best way of learning prepositions is with visual examples. So I'll give you a visual example of the most important prepositions in Dutch, and you get to repeat them after me. Once we've done all that, I'll only give you the visual example, and you have to say which preposition I'm depicting. So let's go through them first. To help me today, I have this little goat and this mug. So let's go. In. Op. Onder. Achter. Boven. Aan. Rond. Door. Tegen. Langs. Naar. Van. Naast. Met. Tussen. Uit. Over. Voor. Om. Zonder. Let's go through them again. In. Op. Onder. Achter. Boven. Aan. Rond. Door. Tegen. Langs. Naar. Van. Naast. Met. Tussen. Uit. Over. Voor. Om. Zonder. Now it's your turn to say which preposition I'm showing. Aan. Door. Tegen. In. Rond. Onder. Achter. Naast. Naar. Om. Op. Boven. Uit. Langs. Van. Zonder. Tussen. Met. Over. Voor. You should come back to this video in a couple of days and repeat the exercise and see if you can still do it. If you can't, try practicing again and again until you remember them all. There are some other important prepositions that you should know about, like for example, bij. Bij means at somebody's place. For example, ik ben bij de dokter. I'm at the doctor's office. Or, ik ben bij mijn vriend. I'm at my friend's place. Certain prepositions have multiple uses. We've seen voor to mean in front of, but it also means before, in time. I can say, for example, voor het werk gaat hij naar het zwembad. Voor het werk gaat hij naar het zwembad. He goes to the swimming pool before work. The opposite of that is na, after. Na het werk gaat hij naar de sportschool. Na het werk gaat hij naar de sportschool. After work, he goes to the gym. Another important preposition for time is tijdens. Tijdens means during, so if two things happen at the same time. For example, tijdens de les mogen de kinderen niet praten. Tijdens de les mogen de kinderen niet praten. The kids are not allowed to speak during class. Then there is since. Since is used for things that have started in the past and still continue. For example, ik woon sinds 2009 in België. Ik woon sinds 2009 in België. I've been living in Belgium since 2009. And that's actually true. A last preposition of time that's important is tot. Tot is kind of the opposite of since. It means until. Ik moet vanavond tot 5 uur werken. Ik moet vanavond tot 5 uur werken. I have to work until 5 o'clock tonight. So now you've seen the most important prepositions and their most important uses. However, the subject of prepositions is virtually endless. There are so many different meanings to all of these prepositions, so you'll always discover new ones. Always pay attention to these things and try to remember them when you hear or see them. However, the most basic meanings are in this video, so I hope you learned something useful today. I want to thank you for watching, and if you want me to make more of these videos in the future, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon is basically like leaving a tip for what I do. I upload these videos for free, but of course it costs money to buy equipment, renew licenses on software, and it takes a lot of time to put them together. So if you want to leave me a tip as a thank you for these videos and to make sure that they keep going in the future, consider visiting my Patreon page. I want to thank everybody who has already supported me on Patreon. These lovely people are on screen right now. Thank you so much. This wouldn't be possible without you. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.